When I told her I was finally joining her gym, she said, "Do me a favor. Act like you don't know me there. You're a little fat, and it would embarrass me." Lena said it at 3:15 p.m. last Tuesday, standing barefoot on our butcher block counter to photograph a $9 green smoothie for her PulseLoft page. I was 34, once a weekend runner, now a night shift dispatcher with a knee brace and a belly earned by drive-through dinners at 2:47 a.m. "I'm serious," she added, hopping down. "It's my brand. Just don't wave at me in class." I didn't argue. I rinsed the blender, nodded, and felt something go perfectly still inside me, like the bay at slack tide. I didn't go to PulseLoft. At 5:42 a.m. the next morning, I parked under the rusted Pier 14 Warehouse Marine Drive sign and walked into River Yard Rowing, a drafty brick box 2 miles downriver. Mira Cho, 44, ex-national team sculler, forearms like braided rope, looked me over and said, "You want to look like you work out or actually work out?" "Actually," I said. I paid her $1,200 for a 3-month block and $800 to her friend Theo to film everything. "If we're doing this," Mira said, "we show the work." I kept every receipt. Dispatcher habit. Day 1, the erg screen flashed numbers I didn't understand while my lungs tried to exit through my throat. Theo's camera caught me failing a plank at 42 seconds. Mira didn't blink. Again. By Sunday, I rode the river for the first time. My hands tore open on the oar handles. "Tape it," Mira said, "and stop apologizing." I also filed a $47 special use permit to stage a harbor reset row along on the rec bandstand across from PulseLoft's windows. We set it for 10:10 a.m., right when Lena ran her flagship class. That morning, Mira barked warm-up times like a drill sergeant. Theo clipped a mic to my collar. At 10:12, I stepped onto the bandstand in a faded 5KT, tape on both palms. Across the street, Lena set up her ring light, laughing with her assistants. Then her gaze tracked over the street and froze. "Eyes forward," Mira said. We pulled. Dock workers, teens in hoodies. A nurse still in scrubs rode beside me. Theo's lens caught the PulseLoft windows and Lena's collapse of expression. She crossed the street barefoot, hissing, "What are you doing?" "Rowing," I said, keeping cadence. "With her?" She jabbed her phone at Mira. "She's made a career out of being anti-aesthetic." Mira didn't look over. "5 more minutes, Cal." Our neighbor Tommy, holding 2 coffees, said loudly, "Isn't that your boyfriend, Lena?" "Thought you were proud." Her face drained. She begged me not to post. Theo's camera timestamped every second. "I'm not posting," I said. "She is." I nodded at Mira. When we finished, applause scattered along the pier. Lena whispered, "Come home. We'll talk where it's not this." She waved at my sweat, my tape, the honest ugliness of effort. "No," I said, "we won't." At 1:03 p.m., I emailed her a 30-day notice. The lease was in my name. I was done paying $2,050 to be hidden. 6 weeks later, I dropped 18 pounds, slept like a human, and helped Mira cut a raw training video that did 83,000 local views. Kira, one of Lena's assistants, quit and started coaching teens at the boathouse. "Feels better," she told me. "Like work that adds up." Lena texted once, "You humiliated me." I typed back, "You asked me to act like I didn't know you." I finally did. Last part. When Dad died in February, he left me first refusal rights on parts of the cannery block. I quietly signed the papers and picked up the keys. Today, the unit directly beneath PulseLoft has new tenants, fresh paint, new mats, the River Yard sign stenciled on the glass. When Lena came down to ask the landlord why a sweaty Rouse shack was moving in, I was the one who stood up, set down the envelope with her lease renewal, and said, "Hey, sorry, business hours. Landlord meeting in progress."